Good morning and welcome to the semester. I am Dr. Benson and I'm going to do a quick little introduction to the course. This is the online version of MSIT 3310 Learning and Development. This course is a prerequisite for those going into middle and secondary education. But we do have a lot of non-education majors take this because you get 2 of your university core assessment out of this class. So welcome. Every Monday I will try to post a little video or an announcement that will go over the week's events since we are doing this all online. However, I did want to tell you that I will be available. I have office hours. I'll be in the building Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesday afternoons. If you need to stop by, you can always email me or call me. You guys have my cell number on the syllabus. I'm going to do a virtual Zoom from 5 to 7. A lot of students who take online courses take them because they have a work schedule in the day or whatever. And I also teach graduate students. So there will be a Zoom open that I will post in your Google Classroom, and you can get on and ask any questions, or you can let me know. So I just want to be available to you. Just because this is an online course doesn't mean that I want you to be out there doing an independent study. My job is to collaborate with you. You have opportunities you can collaborate with one another and learn the material for this class. I love the content in this class. We're going to go to classwork here, and I have module 0, which gives you the introductory information. But I love the content because even if you're not going to be a teacher, this is a great class if you're a parent or if you're ever going to work with children or even to understand your own learning. Because it's about how we learn and how we develop. It's about our social development, emotional development, cognitive development, personality development, and get into a little bit with behaviorism and how we behave and why we behave. So that's the first half of the class, developmental theories. The second half of the class is how to write a lesson plan, and I'm going to walk you through. We're going to together write the perfect lesson plan. If you're not going into teaching, this is a good experience for you because you're going to learn how to teach somebody else something and how to put into place a plan that makes learning take place. And all of you will be doing perhaps presentations or different things. And again, this will set you up for your teaching classes. So you'll have some background and some resources. If you are going into education, I encourage you to save all the resources from class. So this is this week your introductory information. I have the syllabus here, and you can go through the syllabus with all the important information that you will need. You can read through that. It gives you my cell number, which you can use for emergencies or just if you need to know something, my email, the office phone. Don't use that. That's probably the least likely way to get a hold of me quickly. The first way would be email, and then second, my cell. This goes over the UCA core. As I said, you're going to get credit for the diversity and the responsible living part of the university core assessments, which are required for graduation. So you get to knock 2 out in this class. You can read over. These are all of our objectives are aligned with the state education standards. I did add this. I do give a 3-day grace period for late assignments. During COVID, it got to the point where students were not turning their assignments in and waiting so long that you couldn't catch up. And there were some people that failed the course because they got too far behind. In an online course, you kind of have to keep up. You can get too far behind, but I am very flexible. If something comes up, you need to turn something in late, just let me know, and I will work with you on that. Just be active in the course. At least every Monday, you need to check the announcement that I either video or post in Google Classroom. They will go in the stream area every Monday. You should get an announcement right here. And just try to stay up and let me know if you're having some issues. Here's the additional policies. The other thing I do to help you is I give you due dates. most everything is due on Sunday. That gives you the weekend. But please don't just go to the assignments and do them without reading the material in the modules. So you do need to read the material in the modules. There's 2 assignments that are in Google, in Module 0. The first one is a introduction. This is a great teaching tool as well for you to use with your students to get to know them. And it's a fun way, and you're using a little bit of a technology too. This is actually me. This is all my family, but I'm very proud of my time at UCA. This is my 33rd year at UCA. I started out in the early childhood department. I've been department chair. I've been director of the Child Study Center. I was director of the MSIT program for a while. I've taught just about everything, and I'll be honest with you, I've been there long enough now I can pretty much teach what I want to, and I'm teaching learning and development because I love the course. And my background is reading. I do tutor some children on the side, dyslexia. Have had some training in dyslexia, and I'm trying to help some struggling readers out there because there's a lot of kids today that are just having a really hard time with reading. This is me at my home. My husband's famous sunflowers. We love to travel, so that's why I try to get all my work done so I don't have to work on the weekends. And then you turn everything in on Sunday, and it's a grading marathon for me on Monday. We like to go to Branson. I have a daughter and her husband. She has 3 little boys. These 3 little guys are my joy and my life. I love my grandsons. We spent the summer at the baseball fields and the beach and the pool and had a great time. I do not work in the summers, and I'm very fortunate that I get that time off. This is my dad. I lost my dad in January this year. It's the first semester I've ever started school without my dad, and he was just one of those good dads. And I was raised in Swifton, Arkansas, a very small town in Jackson County, and my parents lived there their whole life. And I just had we were poor, but we were happy, and I had a good childhood, and went to UCA and got my bachelor's and master's, and then I went to the University of Memphis and got my doctorate in early childhood education. And always had my dad and my husband supporting me, as well as my mom. And he got congestive heart failure and started having some issues about 5 years ago. They moved down here and lived about a mile from me. So I got to spend the last 5 years with him pretty much on a daily basis, and that was a great blessing to me. But I am still grieving, and anyone that's lost a parent, and you know what that's like. So that is me, and I hope to get to know you, and I hope that you can get to know one another. It looks like some folks have already turned their slide in. So it's very interesting. If you look at these slides, you will see so many commonalities that you have. A lot of interest in music, or maybe you're in the band, or maybe you're on an athletic team, or just all the different ways we're more alike than we are different. And then this is your little intro post. I have some questions. This is a little Google video to how to do these, and have some questions for you. Just want you to know that this classroom is a brave space for you, and I want you to always feel comfortable. I want you to feel like you can come to me and ask any questions that you may have. And that is a pretty good intro of the course. So stay with me. We'll start our modules. I think I've opened up the first one, maybe the second one. I will open up the modules in the next week or two, and you should be able to see pretty much everything until our midterm exam. Now, again, don't just skip through to the assignments. Oh, there's assignment. I'm going to do it. Don't do that, because you've got to read the material. Just because it's an online course doesn't mean you don't need to know the content. So spend some time reading the material. The midterm exam is all application, and it's all on these developmental theories. And it's difficult. You're going to have to know the material. You will be able to do it online. You'll be able to check your notes, but still, I want you to spend some time with the material. I'm looking forward to the semester. I hope you are too. I wish you the best. If you have any issues, like I say, I've been at UCA long enough. If I can't help you, I should know who can so I can point you in the right direction. I am here and available to you, and I am wishing you a wonderful semester. Have a great day.